What up? Your boy MC Shadow coming with another video. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, check out the playlist. Now, what I wanted to talk about today's video is probably gonna get a lot of negativity from it. It probably might rub people the wrong way, but I'm only here to tell my opinions and how I see it. You know what I mean? Now, in the neighborhood, like the title says, neighborhood, there's different kind of gangsters. Now, what made me bring this up is I seen somebody talking shit in the comments or whatever, and then some fool was trying to defend, like, I guess gang members, and the guy go put like, nah, well, my brother's a gang member, and so I already know how all of them are, and it's like, we're not all the same. You know what I mean? We belong to a gang, and we're from that neighborhood, but each gang, as a matter of fact, each gang has crowds. That's what the video is about. The crowds, because there's different types of gang members. You have the user. The user is the guy that just rolls up and he rolls up because oh, there's free beer, or there's coke, or there's meth, or there's bud, or there's bitches. He just shows up because he knows that it's cracking. He's not trying to spend no money, but he's trying to have a good time. So he just rolls up and hey, what's up? Hey, let me get a beer. Hey, what's up? Let me get a blunt. He's just there just to drink and smoke and see if there's any females for him. That's what he's there for. You know what I mean? So there's that. There's the user. Then you have the criminal. The criminal's the guy that's always robbing, stealing cars, robbing people and everything, but he's not doing it for the hood. He's doing it for himself. He's trying to sell it for he can get some money in his pockets. It's not about the hood. It's not about nothing like that. They only throw the hood out there to intimidate people. That way there's no retaliation, but technically that's not putting in work because he's just doing it for himself. All of that is just to finance himself. He's not doing it because of the hood or nothing like that. So you have those kind of thieves. You know what I mean? Then you have the party animals, the guys that just roll up and, hey, what's up? Let's hit a party. Hey, let's go to a club, man. Let's go. Just probably because he wants reinforcements in case shit cracks off. He wants to be bragging and flossing, and if anybody tries to get wild, he's got backup. But he always wants to be clubbing or at a bar or at a party or something like that. You know what I mean? I mean, they could be with it, but I'm just saying, the party animal type, whatever. And then you have a part of you have the hustler, the drug dealer, the one that just likes selling drugs. His main goal is just selling drugs and making money for himself. They say it's for the hood, but technically it's just for himself. It's everything is just motivated for their financial self. Like, it's not about putting in work or going out there and doing stuff for the hood, because it's just like, nah, let's make money. You know what I mean? So so they just, I guess, it's for themselves. Then you have the gang member. That's the one that's in the hood, chilling, posted in the hood, or going and busting on the enemies, or crossing out the enemies, or riding on the enemy's hood, or banging on enemies, or looking for enemies, and just kicking up, putting in work for the hood. Getting the hood's name up there. And everything, like, it's for the hood, It's not about no money for himself, or about just robbing people, or who have nothing to do with nothing. It's about doing gangster shit, banging on other gang members, not people that don't have nothing to do with gangs. Cause not putting in work just because you pick on a bunch of people that don't even bang. Leave them people alone. You know what I mean? But, like, actual other gang members who actually picked this life. You know what I mean? So why feel bad? It's the life they chose. You know what I mean? Come on now. But there's that type. There's the actual gang member, and then you have also the loudmouths, the instigators. Pues they just go and want to instigate shit. They just want to rowdy up everybody and want to be trying to give orders and just trying to start some shit, But he himself not participating though. He just goes and sparks everything up and then tries to kick back and watch the show. The ones that try to, they just want to see this madre, but they don't want to participate into this madre. They just want to watch the show. You know what I mean? So there's that kind. But like I said, there's just different types of gang members. So not all gang members are the same. You have the groups, they're just different groups. These was just like chilling, drinking, and bitches or whatever. These was always at the club parties or whatever, and then these was always just out robbing or you know what I mean, and for just wandering around, just trying to score, and then that's before they become the addicts though, because once they get the addicts, it's like already they no G's no more. They just crackheads, So it's before they get to that state. Um, and then you have because some actually are they'll be going towards that way, but then they'll wake up West and finally check themselves and it's like all right, like damn homie, we're getting worried about you. Um, but then you have the ones that are actually always out banging and everything's for the hood. And then you have the fool that's always just selling and like making his money, I guess. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the different type of G's that there is. So they're not all the same, and not As a matter of fact, like I have said this before, not all gangs are the same. Check out that video where I talk about not all gangs are the same. There's different types of neighborhoods. Like I said, some neighborhoods just want to be making money and stuff like that. Some neighborhoods just are just out there to cause this madre, and some neighborhoods actually are like a family. It's actually about looking after one another and backing each other up and like a brother bond. Not about money, not about just random chaos and not giving a fuck if your homie whatever happens or whatever. It's about an actual brotherhood. Um, so there's different types of neighborhoods, that function differently. But that's just my take on, what type of G. If you know out there, if you know that another type, you know what I mean. I guess, But those are the ones that at least I know of out there. So it's a quick one just to get for you guys to get an idea of what kind of G's there is out there. And like I said, make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, and MC Shadow, we out.